Hi, everyone, and welcome to another deep dive on our channel, your trusted source for Appian low-code and automation insights. I'm Amiko, and I'm joined today by Jeff.
Thanks, I'm Jeff, and yeah, today we're diving into the highlights from Appian's powerful 25.3 release, and this one really does reshape what's possible.
Okay, let's unpack this incredible release then. Appian 25.3, it isn't just about, small incremental updates. It feels like it's about fundamentally changing how you can transform your raw ideas into powerful, intelligent applications.
Right.
And doing it faster, more intuitively than ever before. So for anyone looking to gain knowledge quickly, but thoroughly, maybe cut through the noise.
Yeah.
Get straight to those aha moments. You're definitely in the right place.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating here, I think, is how these innovations aren't just standalone features. They really seamlessly tie together.
Hmm.
Building on Appian's core strengths, low code, that robust data fabric, and the integrated AI, this deep dive will try to illuminate not just what's new and shiny, but maybe more importantly, why these features truly matter.
Right. For who?
Well, for developers aiming for efficiency, for architects building those scalable solutions, and especially for business leaders looking for clear, actionable insights in a world that's, let's be honest, often overwhelmed by information. Think of like a shortcut, maybe, to being well-informed about the future of automation. Appian Composer in AI-based planning, from idea to working app in record time. For too long. The journey from just a brilliant business idea to a fully functional application, it's been fraught with this hidden friction. We've all experienced it, right? That lost context between the person with the vision and the team actually building it.
Oh, yeah.
The endless handoffs and what feels like, countless iterations just to get something off the ground. It's not just speed. It's about eliminating what I sometimes call the friction tax.
The friction tax. I like that.
Yeah, it's the cost of miscommunication, misalignment between, the business visionaries and the technical teams. It's a huge hurdle for any organization trying to innovate and just move quickly.
That friction tax is so real. So where does Appian Composer specifically step in to break that cycle? Is it really about just instantly generating an app, or is it more about better foundational planning that kind of streamlines the whole process right from the start?
It's a bit of both, actually, but with a really strong emphasis on smart foundational planning. See, Composer is this powerful new AI capability. It's fundamentally designed to jumpstart application planning and development.
Okay.
By bridging that crucial gap, the one between business and IT right from the very beginning, the core idea is, brilliantly simple. You describe your application idea in plain, natural language.
Just talk to it.
Pretty much. Think of it like sketching your vision, but with words.
Right.
And Composer takes that description and immediately generates a complete structured application plan for you.
Wow.
So no more endless, ambiguous meetings just trying to translate a business need into tech specs. It gives you this common ground instantly.
And then that plan just becomes an app. I mean, that sounds incredibly powerful, almost too good to be true for anyone who struggled with that translation before.
It genuinely is that powerful. I mean, with just a few clicks after that comprehensive plan is generated, it actually transforms into a functional working application.
Okay.
Composer goes to work, right? Completing essential components behind the scenes. This includes setting up user groups, designing process models, building out user interfaces, creating the underlying data model.
The whole shebang.
Yeah, and even spinning up a default landing page. All of this is ready for immediate testing, further iteration, and ultimately deployment. It really gives you a solid, intelligent foundation right out of the gate. Cuts weeks, maybe even months from that initial conceptualization phase.
That rapid transformation concept to testable app, that's a huge leap. Can you walk us through Composer in action? Like, how does it handle the journey from maybe an initial document, something dense and text-heavy, to a deployable solution?
Absolutely. You know how it is. Every major project often starts with some sprawling requirements document.
Yeah.
Not exactly light reading, right?
Definitely not.
Traditionally, you'd have to manually dissect this thing, build whiteboards full of sticky notes, or create endless spreadsheets trying to map requirements. But with Composer, that's largely a thing of the past.
Okay.
Composer uses AI to guide you. It transforms that raw, often unorganized specification into a structured visual plan. So instead of wading through pages of text, you get this organized, easily digestible plan.
Nice.
Which ensures shared alignment across your entire team on exactly what needs to be built. And what's even smarter is that it intelligently identifies key user roles and automatically ties each action or task back to the relevant persona. Streamlines the whole process significantly right from day one. Helps you see the forest for the trees fast.
So no more whiteboards cluttered with sticky notes or those endless spreadsheets trying to dissect requirements. That's a huge relief for anyone who's been through that tedious, often error-prone process.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It really eliminates a lot of that initial manual effort and, the inherent risk of misinterpretation.
Yeah.
And once you have that structured plan, customizing it is remarkably straightforward.
How so?
Well, you can easily edit steps, drag and drop actions to reorder them, add new ideas on the fly, or even use the AI Copilot right there within Composer to help refine the flow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it ensures that the plan perfectly matches your evolving vision. It's highly iterative and flexible, designed for dynamic collaboration. And this next part, this is where the true intelligence really shines, I think. Once your requirements are captured and refined, Composer takes it a step further. It automatically builds out a full data model.
Okay.
This includes all the necessary tables, fields, relationships, all based entirely on your application's specific needs. It's genuinely intelligent in its design, anticipating what your application will need to store and manage.
Hey, this is where it gets really interesting. The data model, it's often the spine of an application, right? And in traditional development, it can be notoriously rigid. So does Composer's generated data model stay static once it's created? Or does it adapt as the project evolves? Because that's often a major pain point.
That's a fantastic question, and it really speaks to a core strength here. What's truly fascinating is that your data model isn't static at all. It's designed to evolve as your requirements evolve.
Really?
So if you add a new requirement to your application plan,
Right.
when you go back to the Data Model tab, Composer proactively checks for potential updates. It identifies exactly what changes might be needed and lets you incorporate those updates easily, often just with a click. This ensures that your underlying architecture stays perfectly in sync with your evolving vision. It maintains consistency and dramatically reduces rework down the line. It's kind of like having an intelligent assistant constantly tidying up your blueprint. Then, Composer moves on to visually bringing your app to life. It auto-generates custom screen mockups, landing pages, forms, record summaries, all based directly on your requirements and adhering to Appian best practices. This proposed landing page, for instance, it gives you a fantastic starting point that's easy to customize. It's not just a blank canvas, it's a smart, pre-filled structure.
So business users could jump in and maybe tweak layouts directly without needing to go back and forth with the developer for every little change. That seems fantastic for empowering them and speeding up those feedback cycles.
Absolutely. Business users can adjust layouts directly, or like I mentioned, even use the AI Copilot for fast changes, like adjusting specific data elements within a form. And here's another key benefit that simplifies branding. Just a few clicks, and you can apply your company's branding colors, fonts, other design elements.
Nice.
This ensures that the automatically generated interfaces are fully tailored to your style guide right from the start. Gives you that consistent, professional look without any custom coding needed up front. Composer is also designed from the ground up for deep collaboration. It really fosters real-time feedback, shared understanding, and stakeholder alignment on how the app should look and behave.
So everyone's on the same page.
Exactly. Everyone is truly on the same page with a visual representation they can react to long before a single line of traditional code is ever written. It's all about building that consensus early on.
And when everyone agrees on the plan, when you've got that consensus, what's the very next step? Does it just magically appear, or is there like a structured conversion process?
Right. No magic, but close.
Yeah.
Once you're ready, you simply click Generate Objects. Composer then takes that consensus-driven plan and creates the app's core building blocks. This includes all the necessary interfaces, the underlying data structures, and the process models. It guides you through what's being created, providing a clear, editable summary of your app's architecture, and just like that, you have a working application.
Seriously?
Yep, complete with a data-backed record list, a create action, a record summary, all tied together and ready for further customization and development. It's truly a quantum leap from whiteboard to working code. So what does this all mean for you, whether you're a developer, an architect, or a business leader? Well, with Appian Composer, you truly go from an initial idea to a full smart plan and then to a working application, all in record time.
And without sacrificing quality.
Without sacrificing quality or thoroughness. Developers can now elevate their role, right? Focus their expertise on what truly matters, tailoring the app to your unique, specific business needs, rather than spending valuable time on that foundational setup and repetitive stuff. It shifts the entire paradigm of initial app development.
Okay.
Moving on a bit. This release also brings some significant enhancements to the control panel, really strengthening the connection between the data managed there and the rest of your application.
Oh, so.
You can now specifically select which record types your business users can relate to their case types directly within the control panel.
Okay, so for a case manager creating a new form, maybe for a customer contact, they could easily point to an existing customer record, pull that data seamlessly into their workflow. That would really streamline things and prevent duplicate data.
Precisely. That capability allows end users to quickly and accurately provide helpful data from their cases just by referencing existing records. And maybe more importantly, it gives caseworkers all the information they need right at their fingertips to resolve cases much faster and more efficiently.
That makes sense.
We've also introduced some valuable quality of life improvements, both for business users in the control panel workspace and for low-code developers working with control panel objects.
Like what?
Well, business users can now directly delete data fields from the control panel workspace without needing to go into the designer or ask a low-code developer for help. That's a big empowerment.
Oh, definitely.
And for our low-code developers, they can now easily delete custom configurations from the control panel object that maybe were created accidentally or just aren't needed anymore, further enhancing usability and flexibility there. 2. Total experience upgrades, elevating user and developer interactions.
Okay, so Composer helps us build faster, which is huge. But what about the experience of actually using these applications? And, the daily lives of developers who are fine-tuning them. It sounds like 25.3 also brings significant upgrades to the overall user experience and how quickly developers can craft those beautiful, responsive interfaces. Performance and accessibility seem like big focus areas, too.
That's exactly right. This release is absolutely packed with impactful improvements across the board, really aiming to elevate both the user and the developer interactions with Appian. We're talking about everything from improved asynchronous loading of interface data.
Async loading. Tell me more.
Yeah, all the way to a faster revamped interface designer and significant strides in accessibility. It's all aimed at creating a truly seamless and intuitive total experience. So first up, that async loading. We're introducing a major enhancement to dramatically improve interface responsiveness. It's the ability to load data across interfaces asynchronously. Imagine like a complex dashboard, multiple charts, data points.
Yeah, I can picture it.
Previously, if just one of those components was pulling data from some slow external system, the entire screen might just freeze while it waited.
Ugh, yeah, painful.
Right. But now, with this powerful new Appian capability, think of it as a smart background loader. You can simply use a new function, a .async variable. You basically tell the platform, hey, load these slower pieces in the background, letting the rest of the interface appear instantly.
So users aren't left staring at a blank screen waiting for everything to load. That's a massive performance boost, especially for complex dashboards or pages pulling from lots of different sources.
It's a total game changer for perceived and actual performance. Users can interact with the faster loading parts of the screen immediately, even while the more data-intensive bits are still fetching info.
Right.
This is perfect for managing the performance impact of external systems you maybe can't control, where data retrieval might just inherently be slower.
Yeah.
What's also key is that this capability applies to any data taking more than half a second to load, not just the absolute slowest components. Ensures a consistently snappy experience across the board. Think of it like an orchestra. Tuning up, you get the main melody flowing instantly, and the subtle layers fill in seamlessly. It fundamentally changes how users perceive application responsiveness, turns those frustrated waits into fluid interactions.
That's great. And you can control refreshes, too.
Yeah, you can also specify refresh behavior for these variables. Refresh on reference variable change, on specified variables changing, or after record actions. Gives you really granular control. Building on this better responsiveness, we've also enhanced how you and your users work with documents directly within interfaces. You can now immediately preview uploaded documents using the document viewer.
Oh, yeah.
Access information about them using the document function, and even immediately download them using document download links, all directly within the Appian interface.
And can users modify document details like file names or descriptions before they actually submit them? That would be super helpful for organization and making sure the data quality is good.
Yes, absolutely. You can enable users to edit the file name and description prior to submission. Ensures documents have meaningful details, are easily identifiable later. Plus, the file component now directly takes document management record types as its source, makes document association and management significantly easier and more intuitive right within your forms and interfaces. In terms of layout, we've introduced a new sidebar template for forms. This allows you to anchor your forms within a high caption.
A sidebar. What goes in there?
Well, this sidebar can include images, secondary text, and there's a dedicated space for additional details where you can provide any relevant content. Creates a more structured and visually appealing form, really.
Okay. What about those really long forms, though? The ones with tons of complex information. Sometimes you have sections that almost need their own scroll area just to manage the content without overwhelming the whole page.
Yeah, good point. For even more layout flexibility, you can now add an independently scrollable layout directly within the contents of a form layout. Perfect for complex use cases where you might have extensive information, like detailed terms and conditions or lengthy instructions, that you want to present without forcing the entire main page to scroll. Keeps things tidy. And for inclusivity, which is super important, we've introduced the new Accessible Message Panel component. This allows you to notify users about on-screen changes that don't actually take focus.
How does that help?
Well, it ensures critical information reaches everyone, including those with visual impairments, by leveraging screen readers. So you can make sure your critical information gets to everyone, building truly more inclusive applications. We're also pretty excited to share that you can now leverage transparent hex colors in your components.
Transparent colors.
Yeah, it means you can create visually striking designs when you configure components like buttons, layouts, or tags. You can style them with semi-transparent backgrounds, borders, decorative parts. Gives you more creative control over your app's aesthetic and lets you blend elements seamlessly. Beyond these major shifts, we've also integrated a whole host of quality-of-life improvements across the interface. Things like more intuitive text alignment options, responsive mobile menus, even AI-powered icon suggestions that make designing beautiful UIs even faster and more intuitive.
AI for icons.
Yeah, the Style Text Editor component, for instance, now offers more utility. Lets users easily align text left, right, or center within the field. Helps customers create organized, well-formatted content. And finding the perfect icon is now even easier with those AI-powered suggestions. We've extended that to more places like the KPI component, section layout, button, tab components.
So it just suggests icons.
Yet with a single click, Appian AI suggests relevant icons based on the component text. Helps you create polished, professional interfaces in less time. It's pretty neat. The interface designer itself has received a whole host of improvements that we're excited about, really focusing on the developer experience. Component configurations are sleeker, more modern.
Like how?
For instance, Boolean parameters like read-only and disabled. They now appear as intuitive toggles instead of checkboxes. Makes the state instantly clear. Options for parameters like alignment, label position, or milestone style are now represented by illustrative icons. Aids in quick and accurate selection.
So it's not just about what the interfaces do for the end user, but how easy and intuitive it is to actually build them for developers. That sounds like a significant productivity gain and a smoother development process overall.
It's exactly. Color selection is more streamlined, more visual. Predefined colors show up alongside custom colors for quicker access. Selection cards have an updated, cleaner look, makes choosing a data source or template even easier. The visibility parameter is renamed to Show When, which is just more intuitive, right? Allows easy reuse of visibility logic by selecting from available variables. Together, these improvements make it easier than ever to craft the perfect layout and style in design mode. We've also made navigation easier. Replaced the View dropdown with a simple toggle for preview, added a dedicated button for performance details. The feedback loop is much faster now, too. When you make changes in design mode that have visual updates, you'll see them reflected in the interface instantly. Makes building quicker, more responsive. This release also includes improved accessibility for editable grids. Big one here. When users add a new row to a grid, the focus automatically moves to it.
Ah, that's subtle but important.
It's a small but significant change, yeah. Makes it much easier for users with mobility and visual impairments to navigate and enter data efficiently. The Grid Plus component also has new enhancements. There's a query row inputs parameter added to enable real-time updates to grid data, supports dynamic filtering, sorting, modification of queried fields.
And undoing changes.
Yep. Clear Changes context menu option gives users the ability to revert selected cells back to their initial values. Also clears the background color that indicates cell edits.
What about navigating between records within a grid? Sometimes you need to quickly jump to the detail view without a full page reload taking forever.
That's a common need, for sure. Record links can now be opened in a modal window. Significantly enhances the speed of navigation between record links, completely avoids full page loads. Drop-down fields within grids can also now have different labels and values through a new grid drop-down source function. offers more flexibility in data presentation and choice lists. And our pre-configured colors success, warn, info, error, they now have a higher contrast ratio, makes them more accessible, easier for all users to see. That automatically applies to your app faces, where you're using these colors, ensuring compliance and better usability. We're continuing our ongoing effort to enhance generated record action scenarios too, making them more modern, more interactive. Now it's faster and easier to build more complex user experiences in just a few clicks.
How so?
When generating a record action, you can now choose to include the base record type, but also any one-to-one or one-to-many related record types. This allows you to quickly and easily create all the record-related actions for your data from one central location. Saves a lot of time. We've also added a rich variety of curated form templates to choose from when generating record actions, complete with thumbnails for easy selection.
Templates? Like what?
Well, these curated forms templates include single-step and intuitive multi-step wizards, even for multiple record types. Allows you to create visually appealing and highly functional record actions with minimal effort. Appian even pre-selects a recommended template based on your specific data model.
Smart.
Yeah. Once generated, you get a fully wired-up action that looks great and just works. Form-level validation banners also have a more modern look. In addition to using new pre-configured colors, they now have this sleek, decorative path. Provides clearer feedback to users. And finally, for Appian mobile users, we're bringing video recordings to Android. The file upload component now supports selecting and recording videos for upload on Android devices.
Good, parity is important.
Exactly. This ensures Appian now provides a consistent in-app experience across both Android and iOS for video capture and upload. Makes mobile workflows even more seamless. 3. Data fabric improvements. Deeper insights and scalability.
Okay, the data fabric. It's really Appian's backbone, isn't it? Integrating and making sense of data from all over an enterprise. What kind of enhancements are we seeing in 25.3 that push its capabilities even further, especially around getting deeper, more intuitive insights from all that data?
That's a crucial question, yeah, because a strong data fabric is really the foundation for everything else we've talked about.
Yeah.
This release introduces more robust ways to sync data, critical improvements in document management, and significant enhancements to our search and query capabilities. It's all about making your data more accessible, more current, and performing at its absolute best without, overwhelming you with complexity. Let's kick things off with Smart Search. It has evolved significantly. It's moving beyond just keyword matching now.
How so?
It now provides up to 10 semantic matches for both document and long text fields. What this really means is that it understands the meaning behind your queries, not just the exact words you typed.
Semantic search.
Exactly. And these results are fully supported by functions like a.keys, a.update, fn.back, allows you to seamlessly integrate the search results into your applications.
So it's not just keyword matching anymore. Like if I search for electricity outage, it could find power fail or electricity is down because it understands the intent behind my query. That sounds incredibly powerful for finding truly relevant information in huge data sets.
Exactly. It delivers more accurate, more relevant answers, even when questions are asked in unexpected ways or use different terminology. Imagine a customer service rep quickly finding related cases, even if the customer uses slightly different phrasing for the same issue.
Yeah, that's useful.
You can also work with much larger data sets now. Support for searching extra long text fields up to 500,000 rows and other text fields up to 1.5 million rows. We've also added actionable error messages and indexing failure notifications to help you quickly identify and resolve any issues with your search configurations. Ensures reliable insights, less downtime. In the previous release, 25.2, we introduced incremental syncs for service-backed record types. Remember that. Now we're extending that critical capability to database-backed record types.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this means you can schedule your database changes to sync every few minutes or few hours. Ensures your data is always fresh and up to date in your Appian data fabric.
Some more flexibility.
Huge flexibility. Schedule both incremental and full syncs. Tailor options precisely to your organization's needs and data refresh requirements. We've also reorganized the sync options page for easier configuration. Makes it more intuitive to set up your sync filters and options. We've also improved document management within the data fabric, provides better visibility and control over application documents. You can now filter and sort documents to quickly identify who created them or when they were created.
Okay.
And a new column shows the related record name. Makes it simple to see which documents are associated with specific data, giving you immediate context at a glance.
Is there a way to manage old or unreferenced documents, prevent them from accumulating unnecessarily and potentially impacting performance or storage down the line.
Yes, definitely. You can now configure document cleanup to automatically delete unreferenced documents. The default setting is 30 days, but this can be customized in the admin console or on individual record types. It gives you precise control over data retention and storage. It's one of those small but powerful features for long-term data health. We've also refined our record query function to encourage best practices, specifically avoiding querying unnecessary data.
How does that work?
You'll now need to explicitly specify the exact fields to query for functions like a .query record type, a .query record by identifier, and a .record get. It pushes developers to be more deliberate about the data they retrieve, which leads to more performant and efficient applications.
That's a common concern with these kinds of changes, though. Does this mean existing queries will break if they don't specify fields once we upgrade to 25.3? Will people have to refactor everything?
That's a fantastic and very common concern. But no need to worry there. Appian has a robust function evolution mechanism. So if you've instantiated a function in your expression and we evolve it, your existing function will continue to work as designed.
Okay, good.
You might see a suffix like 25R2 appended to it in the expression editor, indicating the version it was created with. However, any new instantiations of the query record type function will follow the updated behavior, meaning they'll require explicit field selection. The benefit here is significant performance improvement, especially if you were previously pulling a lot of data you didn't actually need or use in your interfaces. It's really about optimizing for efficiency. And to make it easier to still query all fields when you actually do need them, we've introduced a .selection fields.
Okay.
This function lets you query all fields from a record type, but it also helps optimize by excluding resource-intensive fields, like real-time custom fields, by default, though you can explicitly include them if necessary.
Monitoring this.
To help you monitor this performance, the Query Performance tab now shows exactly how many fields are included in each query. Offers a quick visual of the data being queried. We've also enhanced the existing CSV logs and introduced a new interface query type details, CSV log. Provides aggregated statistical data on query execution times, wait times, field counts for each record type within an interface. This is gold for optimizing performance. Appian is really committed to scaling the data fabric right alongside your enterprise's growth. In this release, we've introduced the ability to dynamically scale queries based on application usage.
Automatic scaling.
Yes. This automatic scaling optimizes performance and resource efficiency on your site without requiring constant administrative intervention. Streamlines development, significantly reduces risk for high-volume use cases. For a business leader, this means your Appian applications can handle peak demand without manual intervention, ensuring consistent service. For developers, it means less time worrying about infrastructure, more time building. The auth-related record data function has also been significantly enhanced. You can now return more data from one-to-many relationships.
How much more?
Well, when this function is used in a .query record type or a record-powered grid, you can retrieve up to 100 related records from a single one-to-many relationship.
Wow, 100.
Yeah. And for a .query record by identifier, you can return even more, up to 20 related records. Gives you deeper context for individual records and richer data insights directly in your interfaces. We've made it faster and simpler to generate translation strings for lookup data directly from the record type.
Translations, how's that easier?
With a single click, you can generate translation strings for record field values and choice list options in bulk. Saves significant effort, accelerates global deployments. It automatically populates the last translation set, with flexibility to create a new set if needed. Once the choice list is created, you can easily view and edit these translation strings in the Data tab of the lookup record. And when configuring the source of your record type, you can now select a database table from any schema or catalog accessible via your connected system.
Any schema?
Any schema accessible, yeah. This simplifies data connection, minimizes the number of connected systems you need to manage. That's a huge win for IT administrators. You can then use the Write Record Smart service to manage records and related records from multiple schemas, even passing data with a simple record variable if all records are created using the same connected system. Further streamlines your data ops and centralizes management. If you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more deep dives just like this one. IV.AI and RPA. Intelligent automation for unmatched efficiency.
Okay, the pace of innovation in AI and RPA is just it's incredible, isn't it? What's Appian doing in 25.3 to further empower intelligent automation and, ensure teams can truly focus on that higher value work, moving beyond the repetitive stuff?
That's absolutely the strategic goal. The focus is entirely on enabling your teams to do more meaningful, impactful work by intelligently handling those repetitive, often mundane tasks. Robotic Process Automation, RPA, in Appian, simplifies how you build, manage, scale those digital workers to handle tasks across various systems. Whether it's filling browser forms or updating legacy applications, our goal is to let your human teams concentrate on the higher value, innovative work that truly drives business impact and efficiency. And you can now get to your data even faster. We've significantly improved the speed of the robotic task execution page in the operations console.
How much faster?
Well, it's especially noticeable for environments with many robotic tasks configured. Thanks to smarter data fetching, some pages now load up to 83% faster.
83%. Wow.
Yeah. For a large organization running hundreds or thousands of bots, the more robotic tasks you've configured, the bigger the performance boost you'll experience. Directly translates into faster insights and better bot management. This release brings a lot of exciting updates to our Appian AI features too, really pushing the boundaries of what's possible with intelligent automation.
Let's jump right into it.
Okay.
The Data Fabric chatbot can now leverage that smart search we talked about earlier to understand the meaning behind user queries, not just simple keyword matches.
Love the semantic search example.
Exactly. So if you ask the Data Fabric chatbot a question like, what about the electricity outage in the North District? It will now intelligently pull results that mention power fail or electricity is down, understanding the underlying intent of your question. This delivers more accurate, relevant answers, even if questions are phrased unexpectedly, truly understanding the intent. We're also adding another powerful tool to your Intelligent Document Processing, or IDP, toolkit.
What's that? The Advanced IDP Tool's AI skill now supports search queries to extract additional data from documents. You can ask questions like, what is the patient's name, within a medical report, and receive an answer with page references. Allows you to quickly locate the source of the information.
This sounds like a really powerful alternative when other, maybe more structured tools might miss crucial information, or when dealing with highly variable document layouts. Is it flexible with different document image types too?
It truly is. This tool enables accurate, end-to-end automation for complex, document-centric use cases that might previously have required manual review. And yes, you can now use JPEG, PNG, and TIFF files, including multi-page TIFFs, directly as document inputs in generative AI skills.
Without conversions.
Without requiring any conversions or plugins. Simply upload your images, and generative AI skills get to work extracting text, analyzing content, powering your intelligent document processing automations. Makes document processing faster and easier than ever before. Significantly broadens the types of documents Appian AI can seamlessly process. Another groundbreaking feature, I think, is the ability to dynamically update the prompt used by the Execute Generative AI Skills Smart Service directly in the process model.
Dynamic prompts, how does that work?
Yeah, it's an optional runtime prompt that gets used instead of the prompt configured back in the AI skill object. Offers a flexible way to adapt your input for specific use cases without needing to create or edit additional AI skill objects. Let's look at an illustrative use case. Imagine you have contractor bills, right? They come in with different documents representing different aspects of a proposal, maybe a technical proposal, a financial proposal. Each document needs evaluation based on a certain set of criteria. You can automate this with runtime prompts. First, you classify the document to determine its type. Then, based on that type, you create the runtime prompt using an expression rule, adding the respective evaluation criteria.
I see.
After this, you pass that dynamically created runtime prompt to the AI skill to evaluate the document. This allows the AI to evaluate each document dynamically based on its specific type and criteria. Ensures highly contextual and accurate AI analysis. And for our self-managed environments, using Appian on Kubernetes. I'm thrilled to announce that Appian Copilot and AI skills are now available.
Bringing AI to self-managed Kubernetes.
Exactly. It allows you to supercharge efficiency for your processes and people, bringing the power of Appian AI to your own infrastructure. We encourage you to review our configuration guidance, learn which necessary services are needed to harness these powerful capabilities in your self-managed Appian environment. And finally, we're very proud to share that Smart Search, Enterprise Copilot, and the document chat components are now certified FedRAMP Moderate.
FedRAMP Moderate, what does that mean?
What this means is they've passed a rigorous security review by the U.S. government. Ensures they meet incredibly high standards for protecting sensitive information. Makes them ideal for secure public sector use and government agencies automating complex processes with confidence. Autoscale processes. They combine low-code design and business process automation with unmatched scalability. In this release, we're making autoscale processes easier to build and transition, enhancing their flexibility.
How?
New output options for the Start Process Smart service allow you to store the output as a variable, add an index of a variable, or append it to a variable list. These improvements help you simplify your processes and shape your data to best fit your needs, reduces the complexity of high-volume process design. We've also improved how error notification emails for your autoscale processes are grouped and summarized. Makes it much easier to understand what went wrong, especially in high-volume scenarios.
Better error handling is always good.
Definitely. Each error group now includes a concise description of the issue and an example error message with real data. Provides critical context to help you quickly identify and resolve issues. And for organizations requiring a VPN for system communication, autoscale processes can now use an outbound VPN connection for database and integration calls. We recommend checking our best practices to ensure all parts of your enterprise are ready to work with these highly scalable autoscale processes, vProcess HQ dashboards, and drill downs, unlocking business optimization.
Okay, we've talked about building apps faster and fusing them with AI, but how is Appian empowering business users, specifically with Process HQ, to make truly data-driven decisions that lead to tangible business optimization? What kind of enhancements are we seeing in 25.3 there?
That's precisely the goal, yeah. And this release introduces several key enhancements focused on powerful new functionality and an improved user experience within Process HQ. It gives business users the power to explore data, identify timely insights for business optimization. By combining the latest tech in Appian's data fabric, process mining capabilities, machine learning, and generative AI. It's truly a holistic approach to understanding and improving your operations. Data fabric insights within Process HQ allows business users to securely explore, analyze, create their own reports and dashboards by leveraging the data fabric. Let's look at some enhancements. Monitoring how long it takes to complete your processes. That's absolutely crucial, right? To understanding how they're performing, where you can make improvements.
Definitely.
That's why in this release, we're introducing business process metrics for record events. Now, when you configure record events on your record type, Appian will automatically generate custom record fields that calculate how long it takes to finish your most important processes.
So it's about getting unparalleled insight into process durations right from your existing record types without needing complex custom coding.
Exactly. If you already have record events configured, you can easily create this custom field using the new calculation duration template. Then you can use Process HQ to monitor your duration metric, display it alongside your other data in the dashboard. With business process metrics directly in your record types, you benefit from unparalleled insight into process durations. Makes it easier than ever to pinpoint bottlenecks, improve your business processes. For a business leader, this translates directly into the ability to identify inefficiencies and optimize workflows for speed and cost savings. With this release, you can now add the Reports and Dashboards library from Process HQ as a page in your Appian site.
Integrate it right into the site.
Yeah, this new site page gives your users seamless access to everything they need to view and manage custom reports and dashboards without ever leaving their primary Appian site. Truly integrates Process HQ into your daily operational hub. You also have the ability to customize its appearance. Choose a light or dark theme. Even apply your organization's branding for a cohesive look and feel across your entire site. Ensures a consistent user experience. To give you a quick illustrative example of this, imagine you're in the site object for your Appian application. You can now add a new site page, and for its type, you'd simply select Process HQ. Okay. Just like other site pages, you can add a title, select an icon if needed, make adjustments to branding by configuring the settings below. Once you click Add, you can reorder the site pages as needed, maybe move your reports page up in the navigation for easy access. Once you save your changes and open up the site, you can navigate to the newly added reports page. As you can see, you have access to all the same great functionality you had in Process HQ itself. If you click into, say, an order management dashboard, you'll see all the KPIs and charts you need to efficiently complete your tasks. Bringing Process HQ directly to your site page takes just a couple of clicks and puts powerful data analysis capabilities right at your business users' fingertips. Truly empowers them with immediate insights. This release also adds the powerful ability to configure drill-down reports within Process HQ.
Drill down reports.
Yeah, with drill-down reports, you can connect different ways of looking at your enterprise data, moving from a high-level trend to granular details with a single intuitive click.
So if I see a concerning trend in a chart, like maybe a spike in overdue cases, I can just click on that section and instantly get the detailed data that makes up that trend. That sounds incredibly intuitive for deep data exploration and root cause analysis.
Precisely. Clicking a section of a chart instantly drills down into your report, allows you to view detailed data that's automatically filtered based on your selection. You can even add direct links to the record summary view to connect users with all the comprehensive information for a specific row of report data.
Nice.
With drill-down reports, we're giving you enhanced visibility into your datasets, putting even more of your enterprise data at your fingertips. Enables deeper, faster insights and truly actionable intelligence for process improvement. We've also significantly streamlined the user experience for report creation. Report creation is now embedded right into the Reports and Dashboards page.
No more detours.
No more need to detour through the data catalog. Your data sets are now instantly within reach. Allows you to build mission-critical reports with lightning speed. Significantly reduces friction for business analysts. Furthermore, your users can now favorite reports and dashboards they frequently use, lets them dive right into accessing their most important data with just a single click.
Favorites are always handy.
Yeah. Plus, each report and dashboard opens automatically in its own dedicated tab, and unique tab names help you stay oriented when multitasking. Saves precious navigation seconds, accelerates your data-driven decisions. These are all small but impactful usability enhancements that really add up to significant time savings.
Want more Appian updates like this? Tap subscribe and join the community. We're always bringing you the latest scoop, admin, Kubernetes, and deployment changes, strengthening the foundation. Okay, so far we've covered innovations impacting users and developers directly. But for system administrators and maybe IT leaders, there are equally important updates regarding how Appian is evolving its deployment options and strengthening the platform's foundation. What should our listeners know here?
These updates are indeed crucial, yeah. For system maintainers, anyone planning their deployment strategies, ensuring robust, secure, flexible operations moving forward. They truly highlight Appian's commitment to enterprise-grade stability and modern infrastructure. First, a key administrative improvement regarding security and cost. Certificates uploaded to the admin console will now automatically be applied when making identity requests to an OpenID Connect provider.
Okay.
Provided your single sign-on is configured in-house. For IT administrators, this means Appian now works even more seamlessly with your company's existing secure login systems. The OpenID Connect provider is just a standard way these systems talk, allowing you to use self-signed certificates.
Self-signed certs, why is that good?
Well, it can help avoid the cost and maintenance burden often associated with purchasing commercial certificates, a significant saving for many organizations. We've also expanded our list of supported databases. We now include PostgreSQL 16 and MariaDB 10.11.13. Gives you more flexibility in connecting to your data sources, leveraging the latest database technologies.
And for cloud customers.
For Appian Cloud customers, rest assured, your environments will be automatically upgraded to use this version of MariaDB. Ensures you benefit from the latest supported tech without any manual intervention. For administrators managing on-premise installations, the configure.sh script, it's been relocated. It's now a standalone artifact on the Appian forum, downloadable directly by customers.
Why the change?
This change helps reduce the artifact size of Appian installers and allows for more streamlined access to the configuration script itself. Makes deployments more efficient, more lightweight. And switching over to Kubernetes. Appian on Kubernetes images are now more compatible with Kubernetes platforms that specify or assign arbitrary user IDs at runtime. This enhancement ensures that Appian on Kubernetes runs smoothly in environments with strict security policies, like OpenShift Security Context Constraints, or SCCs. Provides greater deployment flexibility in secure enterprise landscapes. For developers, this aligns Appian with modern DevOps practices, familiar tooling. For business leaders, it means your Appian investments are future-proofed, leveraging the most robust and scalable cloud-native technologies to ensure your applications can grow seamlessly with your business demands. Reduces long-term operational risk. Okay, this next point is a critical announcement for self-managed deployments. Appian 25.3 is the last supported non-containerized version of Appian.
The last one.
Yeah. Starting with Appian 25.4, all new versions will require containers managed by Kubernetes to run in a self-managed environment. This is a significant strategic shift in our deployment strategy, reflecting the industry's move towards containerization.
So Kubernetes is now the standard for all self-managed Appian installations going forward. That's a big change and a clear direction for some organizations.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, Appian has been running Appian Cloud on containers via Kubernetes, which is the industry standard container orchestration platform for several years now.
Right.
In fact, most Appian Cloud sites are already running on a Kubernetes-based infrastructure, proving its robustness. To provide you with a variety of options for this transition, Appian supports running on OpenShift, Azure AKS, Amazon EKS, Google GKE, or even your local or co-located bare metal Kubernetes cluster.
So there are options.
Definitely options. To help you with this transition, we strongly encourage you to visit our migration toolkit available on the Appian community. And if you're interested in migrating to Appian Cloud, please reach out to your account executive for more information. They can provide tailored guidance and support for your journey. This move ensures Appian's long-term scalability, resilience, and operational efficiency for all deployments. 7. Community and beta programs. Glimpses into the future.
Okay, beyond the immediate release then, what exciting updates are coming out of Appian's beta programs and the wider community? It's always great to see what's on the horizon and how customers are already leveraging new cutting-edge capabilities.
These programs offer a fantastic glimpse, at the cutting edge of Appian innovation, showing how customers and partners are already leveraging powerful new capabilities to solve real-world problems and really shape the future of automation. Let's start with the Agent Studio beta program. Agent Studio allows you to easily create intelligent AI agents that analyze data, make decisions, take action automatically, all based on the instructions you provide.
AI agents.
Yeah. Whether you need to route information, trigger complex workflows, respond to users, AI agents help you work faster, streamline processes so that your teams can truly focus on what matters most.
It sounds like a true AI assistant for your processes, capable of handling complex scenarios pretty autonomously. What kind of innovative use cases are beta participants exploring with this new capability?
It's precisely that. We've had a record-breaking 17 customers and partners participate in this beta, and they have actively engaged by building proofs of concept with real-world use cases, cumulatively building 92 agents.
Wow, 92 agents.
Yeah. Most use cases across industries fall into one of three fascinating categories. First, participants are exploring AI-driven case management. They're eager to improve how complex cases are managed, how decisions are made, how workflows are dynamically orchestrated by AI agents guiding users or processes.
Okay.
Second, beta participants are interested in specialized decision support and task execution, where agents perform sophisticated analysis, offer recommendations, execute tasks that traditionally require significant human expertise.
Right.
And the third common theme is using Agent Studio in conjunction with Appian AI Document Center to automate unstructured data intake from emails, documents, assisting with ingestion, interpretation, processing information to initiate or inform workflows, truly automating end-to-end. We recently surveyed our beta participants, and we're thrilled to report that 100% of those who completed the survey indicated the user experience for Agent Studio was intuitive or very intuitive.
100%. That's impressive.
It is. And this experience isn't just for Appian developers. Several business users also remarked on the ease of use, like Ryan Cox, Vice President of Acclaim Autism, who pointed out that even though he isn't an Appian developer, Agent Studio was remarkably easy for him to pick up on.
That's great feedback.
Yeah. Due to overwhelming popularity, the beta program is currently closed for additional participation. However, there is still an opportunity to obtain early access to Agent Studio on a shared demo site. Appian provides an application and documentation, and you will have the opportunity to build, configure, test AI agents with this application. You can find info on how to access this environment through a link in the video description. Over the last several months, we've also been conducting a beta program for Agentic RPA.
Agentic RPA, what's that?
Our beta participants have leveraged Agentic RPA to autonomously handle a wide variety of work, from filling browser forms to updating legacy Windows applications, simply by describing their tasks in natural language for Agentic RPA to execute.
Describing tasks in natural language. This sounds like it really simplifies RPA development and maintenance, making it more accessible to a wider range of users. Could be a significant step forward.
It absolutely does. Participants found Agentic RPA eliminates the need for complex step-by-step configurations, makes development significantly faster, more intuitive. Additionally, because of Agentic RPA's self-healing capabilities against unexpected failures, like a pop-up appearing unexpectedly or a field shifting slightly on a screen, beta participants anticipate more resilient RPA automations and significantly reduced maintenance costs when they eventually use the capability of production.
Self-healing RPA. Interesting.
Yeah. This beta program is also closed for additional participation right now, but please stay tuned for a general availability announcement in the coming months if you'd like to try Agentic RPA. Lastly, I wanted to share some exciting info about our upcoming Kafka integration beta program.
Kafka integration.
Yeah, Appian is developing a native feature for integration with Apache Kafka, a powerful real-time data streaming platform that's increasingly foundational for modern enterprises. The first version will let users consume events from a Kafka topic, filter them if needed, and instantaneously start Appian processes, enabling real-time responses to data streams.
And future plans beyond just consuming events, will it support other Kafka interactions, perhaps for synchronizing data or something?
That's precisely where we're headed. Going forward, we plan to support additional use cases, like synchronizing record types directly from Kafka topics, allowing Appian to truly act as a central hub for real-time data. If you think you might have a use case for Kafka integration and are interested in participating in the beta program, you can provide your details and use case info through a link in the video description. I'd also like to remind everyone of our beta page on the Appian community. On this page, you can learn more about the Appian beta program, register interest for upcoming and in-flight beta initiatives, review results from past betas. It's your window into Appian's future. You can find a link to check out this page in the video description. For hands-on experience, Appian Community Edition now offers full capabilities of Composer with the 25.3 release, including the ability to generate applications. You can try it out for yourself by requesting a free workspace. As a reminder, the Early Access Community Edition with 25.3 features is available for our certified users. Allows you to get hands-on with the new features, start building, discuss with other developers in the EA discussion forum. The Appian AI learning path has been refreshed on Academy Online. New courses designed to help you master the latest Appian AI features. Learn how to automate workflows, improve operational efficiency, solve complex business challenges using AI agents, AI Document Center, and more. New content is added regularly, so stay tuned. The Appian Community YouTube channel is a fantastic resource for developers at any stage. Join us for our monthly live streams, like the 25.3 release highlights, or check out our playlist, like the Appian AI playlist, which covers all our different AI features. No matter what, you can always expect to see and hear directly from Appian experts, and when you join us live, you'll have the opportunity to ask them your questions in real time. Finally, you can dig deeper into the release, check your knowledge, maintain your Appian certification with the 25.3 release showcase on Academy Online, available when general availability releases. For high-quality custom voices like ours today, check out 11 Labs link in the description. So that pretty much wraps up our deep dive into Appian 25.3. We really hope it gave you a clear, insightful view of what's new and why it matters.
Yeah, absolutely. If this deep dive helped you cut through the noise and maybe find those crucial aha moments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement really helps us bring more valuable content your way.
Before you go, please subscribe to our channel so you never miss insights on Appian and automation. Like the video if you found it useful, and definitely leave a comment with your favorite new feature from 25.3. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And of course, if you're exploring AI voices for your own content, check out 11 Labs. That link is in the description below.
So what does this all mean for your next big project then? For the workflows you're looking to revolutionize, how might the seamless integration of AI-driven planning in Composer and those enhanced data fabric capabilities truly redefine the speed and scope of your digital transformations? Think about the processes you manage today. Could they be completely reimagined with these powerful new tools accelerating your journey from idea to impact?